This is a reading from REMORANDOM Everything Interesting Volume Number 1 by REMO Giuffré. It's called Adirondack Chair. With its slanted back and wide-paddled armrests, the Adirondack Chair is the North American symbol for the long dog days of a summer spent relaxing lakeside. But who would believe that behind these sturdy recliners lurks a history of design theft and sickly disease? The story begins with Harvard-educated Thomas Lee. Born into a wealthy Massachusetts family, Lee dropped out of law school and fled the city hustle for a life of leisure on his family property in Westport, a town located in the magnificent Adirondack Mountains in upstate New York. In 1900, Lee decided to make the most of his spare time and set about designing a chair in which he could kick back and enjoy the mountain views, but that would also remain sturdy on the rocky terrain of Adirondack. 3 years later, he'd succeeded in crafting what his family and friends called the perfect chair. With a high back made of a solid plank of wood, a slanted seat and wide armrests, the chair was robust enough to withstand the wild environment. That winter, Lee's hunting friend, a local Westport carpenter by the name of Harry Burnell, spoke to him of his financial struggles. To help him make an income during the harsh winter months, Lee offered him the chair design to make and sell. So in demand was the chair that in 1904, behind Lee's back, Burnell had the design painted in his name as the Westport chair. But, according to Lee's great-great-nephew, Lee didn't care. He already had enough money. Burnell's design used several planks of wood for the backrest, for ease of manufacturing, a drop-down footrest, and room for a bedpan. These curious additions to the Westport chair did not, however, indicate that the locals of upstate New York were an incontinent people of leisure. Leading up to this time, the United States was in the throes of the tuberculosis epidemic. After New York City office worker Mark Cook publicised his success in curing his tuberculosis following an extended stay in upstate New York with the 1881 publication of a book called The Wilderness Cure, scores of patients migrated to the Adirondacks in the hopes of healing their lungs with the dry mountain air. Sanatoriums offering the Wilderness Cure popped up across the region and outfitted their decks with reclining chairs, not unlike the Westport chair, to allow their patients to reap the benefits of nature. In his design notes, Burnell explained that the chair could be adapted for use on porches, lawns, and at camps, and also adapted to be converted into an invalid's chair. Permutations of the Westport chair spread like wildfire across the country, and the reclined design became more widely known as the Adirondack Chair, in a nod to its birthplace. In 1938, Irving Wilpin from New Jersey secured a patent for an improved model that included a fan-shaped back made of slats and a curved seat. It is this model with which the Adirondack Chair has become synonymous today. These days, everyone from Home Depot to Restoration Hardware, and even Bunnings in Australia, offers a take on the chair in a rainbow of colours and materials. At the other extreme, if you're looking at getting your hands on an original Westport chair, you'd better have a lazy 10,000 Australian dollars or so to spare. This chapter features in REMORANDOM Everything Interesting Volume Number 1 by REMO Giuffré. This series of books is available at remorandom.com.